Good afternoon, everybody. We're back, and we are here with Ms. Grant. She's the Vice President for ULAP. We've been following the process. We were just in the Northeast Philadelphia. Now we're in the Southwest area. We're following the process and trying to actually see what's going on and what's happening. So we're going to have Ms. Grant on, and she's going to tell us her take on the process so far. So those of you that are out there, we want to encourage everybody to come out and vote. Poll closes at 6, according to what we're hearing. And my understanding is ULA is only here to observe. So I'm going to ask Ms. Grant and have her introduce herself for the sake of the audience. How you doing, Miss?
How are you?
For the sake of the audience, can you state your name, your position, and...
My name is Minerva Grant. I am the National Vice President for the Union of Liberian Association in the Americas, ULA. And presently I'm serving as the chairperson for the Special Election Monitoring Committee for this election that's going on in Philadelphia.
Okay, so far we visited the Northeast and we came here earlier, but we went back to the Northeast, and we noticed that you have more traffic down here than the Northeast. So what are you observing from both locations?
Well, as an observer and monitoring person, what I'm seeing is this the Southwest? Yes. Is that they have a lot of names here, and according to the commission, they brought a lot of names. And they were doing it according to zip code. So most of the people supposed to come on this side to vote, and then there are less people on that side to vote. So that's why a lot of traffic here.
So what is there any complaint? Have you getting any complaint concerning? Because we went to both locations, we talked to the both team, and they're saying that some of the folks register and they come to vote, and they find out the names are now on the voter roll. So
on the roster, and they come here, but we hope that they can clarify it and allow these people to vote.
Okay, so according to the one of the candidate, not the candidate, but the election commission chair, he said that the poll closes at 6. Now, when he said that, I asked him, does it mean that anybody that within the building or anybody that coming out to vote? Can you explain that when you say the poll closes at 6? Because you got over here they have about 1,000 people coming in, the line is long out there. So if you find yourself in a line and so on, was there anything that he explained to you concerning that?
Well, I was told when they had a meeting that once you're in line at 6 o'clock, it's 6 o'clock, they were going to stop the line. So if you come at 6 o'clock and you're right behind me, they stop the line right there. So yeah, so that's what they said. So we hope to go by that.
Okay, so from here, are you going to go back in the Northeast Philadelphia, or are you going to be here for the rest of the day?
I'm going to be here for the rest because this is where I see a lot of talking and things, so I'm going to stay here to monitor.
Now, so far with everything that's happening, what would be your take for the whole entire process and the folks in Philadelphia who's showing up to vote? What would you say to them, and how do you feel about the process?
Well, elections, the thing about election, everybody won't be certified, but the election commission should do their best to make at least maybe 80% of the people certified. Decisions will not be certified for everybody, but I think the people, members of the Liberian Association of Pennsylvania, to come out and vote. The community has been here a lot of years for the last almost 6 years. I tell people it's not about you, it's about your community. And so if they come out and vote, the leadership they support the leadership, and they make the community vibrant. So I just encouraging them to come up. Yes, things will happen, but I left with the election commission right now. I'm not I'm just monitoring. I can just give advice if the ice, or at the end of the day, it may come to ULA because being a chapter in ULA, we oversee these things then too. So it may come to ULA, but we're hoping nothing, good news come to ULA and move the community forward.
So, I know the last time you were in New Jersey and you're going very, very crazy. What you had, I mean, it was just crazy. They almost jumped in a fight with us and all of that. So you being just observing and looking at the process, how do you look at it? Are you more relaxed? You like it this way, and what's your take?
I thought I was going to be relaxed, but unfortunately, before we could come to this stage, the parties there were court order, and they have other parties then not really working in dispute with the leadership. So for us to come to this order, to this place, they brought it to ULA. And so after we brought them together, they came out with a memorandum of understanding. So ULA being the memorandum of understanding was people get together, the other party bring two persons, the other party bring two persons, they take one person from the community to be on the election commission. This is how far we have reached. So yes, I'm here relaxed, but still I'm getting complaints. I may not be held in it for complaints they coming to me that I have to look into and see how best we can talk and make it better. We don't want it to end in chaos. We want it to end for people to move on and successfully like what we did in Trenton. So I am praying, crossing my finger, that at the end of the day, the Liberians in Philadelphia will, accept the result and bring the community together. We are not forcing them. That's their right to do what they want to do, but just to bring the community together. The shooting is about the community, not about me. Because this is just a voluntary thing. Nobody being paid.
Okay, so what would you say to the folks that's watching who live in Philadelphia, turning up to vote, leaving all the busy schedule, and I mean people standing online, it's hot outside there. I'm going to show the audience a few minutes. The line is outside. What would you say to them? How will you say to them?
I would tell them if you're able to come, if you register, let me see the time there. Oh my God, you get 10 minutes. I don't know, but you have 10 minutes. If you're able to come, come. Come and exercise your rights. You don't sit home and then they put somebody in that you don't like, and then tomorrow you be like, oh, we never voted you into power and nothing. So come out and exercise your rights. You have 10 minutes. Come.
Okay, so Ms. Grant, we want to say thank you so much. This is the Vice President for the ULAP in the Americas. We want to say thank you so much for being on the platform. We've been working together, collaborating, making sure that we bring all the necessary information to the Liberian community in America. So we want to say thank you. We're going to wait for the poll, and we're going to wait to get the results. And folks out there, if you're out in Philadelphia, you heard Ms. Grant, try to make it here to vote. You got 10 minutes. So if you're outside already, you want to get on the line, because after that, the door is going to be shut. Thank you so much, Ms. Grant. All right. How you doing? How you doing, folks? How you doing?
Great.
This is the membership committee table, right?
Right.
You on there?
Yeah, but the chairlady.
The chairlady, how you doing, chairlady? So far, how's everything going? Okay, a lot of folks complaining that Nina on the list and all of that. Are you still getting complaints like that?
They check, we found some names and other names are not same.
Okay.
So we are still checking.
Okay, so you having a lot of folks coming out like that because you got 10 more minutes, and I think the poll's gonna be closing, right?
Well, we have people that we are checking on both 2019 list along with 2022.
Okay.
We formed some.
You need to extend the closing time.
Okay, now we have some folks in the Northeast saying the name on this side, and some people say the name in the Northeast. What are you going to do about that?
Well, I didn't desire reach them, but whenever they have problems, I start calling to verify and I let them know as to what I have to do here.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, so that's the folks from the membership committee right here. These are the folks who register people before you come in to vote. So if your name is not on the list, this is where you go. This is the folks in the line getting ready to vote. I think you look there, you see the voting process. So we're gonna go outside. I'm gonna show you.
Ready? Hold on. True or false? Don't touch me.
There we go. I said, let me talk to you. Okay, how you doing, ladies and gentlemen? We're back and we're outside. We're outside to what they have in the election. I have two wonderful gentlemen here with me. One is running, board member, and I have another, our bishop, permanent bishop in the community. So we're just going to ask them a few questions. Let them tell us. So I will have them introduce themselves. Let me start with the bishop. Bishop, what's your name and introduce yourself?
I'm Bishop Gabriel S. Lafino Senior.
Okay.
Bishop of Fellowship of Intercessors.
Okay. Okay, now I have
Christopher Sewell, candidate for board, Library Association of Pennsylvania.
Okay. All right. So let's come back to the bishop. Bishop, so far, I think you see the line is long. A lot of people coming out to vote. What's your take on the process so far?
Well, I'm encouraged, especially with the turnout. My desire is that the process will be transparent, free and fair, and will accept the outcome no matter who wins.
Yeah.
We have to start a process from somewhere, and at least 10 days we are this far.
Okay. So you, a lot of problem. I went in the Northeast. We're coming from the Northeast. People saying the register, the name is not on the list. And on this side, people complaining. What's your take so far? What you think about the process so far?
I would concur with the bishop.
Okay.
Like any political process, there are problems. I don't think any political problems are grave enough to overturn the ultimate result. So whatever the result is going to be accepted, we're going to build on it so that at the next election in 2 years, we will correct the problems.
Okay. So what would you say to folks that are sitting at home and the poll is about to close? What you want to say to them? What you want to say to everybody that came out to vote?
Few more minutes left. I guess what? 5-10 minutes.
Yeah. What you want to say to folks that took the business schedule to come out and vote? What you want to say to them?
We've got a very limited time. We have less than 5-10 minutes.
Yes.
Let them come out. We still have people online. As long as you get it before 6 o'clock, you'll be allowed to vote.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Bishop. So what would you say to the audience that are watching?
Well, we want to encourage Liberians, especially the get it all, making sure that we stand get together as a team to have transparent elections. And you know the thing about it is one group of people can take one from another. So just in case we don't win today, we can come again run another time. We just need to come together.
Yeah, but some folks will tell you, say they don't like to be the loser. Some people say they don't like to be the loser. So what will you say to them?
Well, I will encourage them because in this life you must be a loser along the way. You see, success does not come easily.
Yeah.
You see, people feel that when you fail, that's it. But you never succeed until you fail.
Okay, thank you very much, Bishop. Thank you for yeah.
D12 on the feed. All I did was win, win, win.
Hello, my name is Portia Kamara. I am a Liberian and serve as the co-founder and executive director of the Multicultural Community Family Services, an African immigrant-led organization located in Upper Darby, Pennsylvania. Founded in 2003 by my husband and I, our organization is dedicated to serving immigrant children and families residing in the greater Philadelphia area. We serve and support the community through 5 program areas, namely adult education, professional development and consulting, home health, social services, and through addressing food insecurity needs.
Okay, folks, we're here in Southwest Philadelphia. I think you can see the turnout very large. A lot of folks out here. Look across the street. See everybody coming from all over. Everybody trying to make sure they vote. So we encourage everybody to come out and vote. The poll is going to be closing very, very soon. We're encouraging everybody to come out. We have a presidential candidate that is here. I think we just saw her mother. We just saw her mother. Okay. We just saw her. Excuse me. This is the presidential candidate that we met her mother in the Northeast that was trying to vote. How you doing, man? Okay. For the sake of the audience, state your name and please speak louder because we got the music back there. Okay. The presidential candidate, right? Okay, so so far, how's the process? What are you hearing about the process? Okay, are you getting a lot of complaints? People, because we went in the Northeast, we came back here and folks are saying that they registered the vote and the name is now on the voter roll. A lot of problems of folks going back home because they don't have the opportunity to vote. So, have you been getting complaints, such complaints? Okay. Okay, we're also getting that from the other camp, complaining the same way. Okay, so what would you say to everybody that's turned up today? Everybody that's outside, how do you feel? How do you feel today?
I think we are moving few steps forward, and I know it's going to be
Okay, thank you very much. That was the presidential candidate. We have another guy sitting here who is also Grand Gita, the great
That's a man with the
development on TV. How you doing, sir? State your name. What's your name?
That's the man with the
What's your take on the process today?
Well, the process is moves smoothly, even though there are some hitches as we expect any election. Never going to have it 100%. But I think there are some problems that go being averted. People name being in Northeast and here.
Yeah.
That's why sometimes when you really see you have to do pragmatic and know that they create what we call a provisional ballot. So that people that have problems, you give them the ballot. Then it will be on a case-by-case basis. You know, like for example, if my name is, I did register, I paid my money, but by some reason the commission made a mistake and said my name is not please. You can, you know, say, all right, before you need at the end of the thing, we'll look at your case. You can never deny or register without the right to vote. That's wrong. That's so many things I see. All in all, we think the community after the election will be moving the right.
Okay, what you think about the turnout?
The turnout is great. Because I've been in the community for a very long time. This is the second time we haven't such an election. The first time was 2003. This is the second time. Other elections we have in the West Ballot, so I'm encouraged that Liberian actually turned out to be both fair and in the Northeast.
All right. What you want to? And what will you say to the LRTM for the work they're doing?
Thank you. They did a great job. You guys are everywhere. Whether they call you, they don't call you, or they pay you, they don't pay you always show up.
Yeah. You want to react in you? They get better from Liberian
very important. And I want to say, you know, thank you for your work and your services to the Liberian community. I'm hoping that the next leaders, we got 5 counties. See the period that I'm coming here by Liberian. We got Philadelphia County, we got Bucks County, we got Delaware County, we got Chester County, and Montgomery County. You have to find a way to cover all of these counties. You have to find ways so the county will be represented more director. So those are changes that are coming. I'm supporting the Liberian sanity, and I'm hoping after winning the election, you have to have so that I'm happy for the turnout.
Okay, thank you so much, and we'll talk to you later.
Thank you.